little bit more comfort with the Dandy Tiny, but is going to need to get some kills in the early game, and he does have that good matchup versus the Puck though. So at least for Puck, this is not like we saw earlier where the Ember into the Dragon Knight and Ember into the Husker, where it was literally unplayable. He wasn't able to play. This time, still again, Niku, he's going to be able to play in this game too.
Yeah, he should be able to, but this is a matchup where Disaster potentially can strike. So he has to be a little bit careful for, well, not much, really. If you look at the supports, right, it's very unlikely. I'm not going to say impossible, just going to say unlikely that a Bat Rider or a Venge is going to kill a Puck with a Kink. So that's good news. It's not like a Lion or Shadow Shaman's going to come behind you with some instant disable, and then you're going to get Tiny comboed and die. What's happening here?
So interesting. What?
Stonebank? I think Stonebank may be in trouble.
I think maybe is an
oh,
interesting way to
the
put
flame
it.
break.
Wait, no way.
Yeah, pushed him back.
You're right. All right. I thought he was 100% dead. When you said maybe, I'm like, dude, I don't see a way he gets out of this, but that was a nice flame break. Sloman's going to be able to get him out of trouble.
I mean, Centaur didn't have a Quelling Blade of his own, so he didn't have the best pathing to get the perfect stomp off. He would have got it just on the edge, but the Flame Break pushed him back right there, and they're just going to go right away here. And Daze might be in trouble.
All right. PMA is going to be able to give Daze some separation, but with a Blood Grenade, she's going to tick him out. Looks like it will in the end merit first blood, so a lot of value out of the Flame Break early on from Stoneman.
Yeah, took 2 Blood Grenades for that kill, which is fine. It's worth it. You'll just ferry some more Blood Grenades. They do have a bit of a timer, so the only downside is they might be out of stock after that. But hopefully that doesn't make a difference for how the lane will go for them. But a lot of eyes for me are going to be on this mid lane. Dendy sitting there with 69 base damage as opposed to Puck's 54, so he has like a big advantage there, and that's like before having a tree grab. With the tree grab, he's gonna get every CS and deny he decides to go for.
Of course, we're gonna see Niku just forced to go for that very early rush on the bottle and very much relying on his spells to CS in this matchup in particular, and see how that's going to be able to play after that. Take a look at some of the side lanes. You'd feel like, I guess this is this one thing, right? With the Troll into Slardar, Troll Wallet has always been arguably one of the biggest counters to Slardar inside the laning phase. So, we'll see what Stonebank is really going to be able to get out of this. There's a lot of threat with Riddies as well. I mean, Lich can be a pretty aggressive laner depending on the carry that he's playing with.
Yeah, some of the best laners for Slardar are going to be this Troll, Wind Ranger, and the Naga. So if you get one of those 3, you're pretty happy. So
what about the opposite carry here for Focus? Do we feel like he's going to have as good of a time as... potentially not.
Don't think so.
Yeah, if he's able to continue to land these pushbacks onto 2, we got a quick pause, but I don't think that's going to keep Focus not being chased down at all.
Unless they both misclick. Then he walks away, but no.
He is dead. Okay.
He's...
So... Yeah, I mean, we're just saying Troll's going to have a pretty good time top lane, and then you see the opposite for Focus down bottom and gives up the first kill for NAVI Jr.
This lane is impossible to win against, I think. You can survive. And it's funny, because Luna is, on paper, one of the better heroes against Centaur. Because you get to keep your range a little bit, you're fast, at some point you'll get the glaives and you can kind of harass them as well. But I think the biggest thing is you can just get the hell out of the lane as soon as possible. And that's just kind of why we've seen Centaur banned in almost every single game. This hero's nuts right now. Like, you don't beat this in laning stage. He's got 11 region base right now with no Tango running. You normally need a Tango running to like that type of region. I mean, look at Hoodwink. He has a Tango running. He's only at 9.3. Centaur's like, yeah, I got 11.6. No Tango. Whatever.
Where did he go with the gold as well? Okay, looks like Boots and Double Mango. So wanting to try and play this lane incredibly aggressive, and of course with the creepy Equilibrium, they're going to be able to get the Lotus as well to work with. Top, it looks like it did go the way of Bait though.
Yeah, Lotus on Days as well, so 1 apiece. And Stonebank, he's doing really well actually in this matchup. Of course, it does get worse as levels do accrue on the side of Navi Junior here, but for now, I've been impressed how things are going. But I think that's kind of how it should go. So they're playing up to par, which is always good to see. You do have to be a little careful for the Troll versus Bat matchup. As good as a hero Troll is against the Slardar, it's equally bad against the Bat Rider. Because you have no way of getting away from him if you kind of get stuck in the Flame Bar. You can Firefly, you're kind of just like a sitting duck there. And this mid lane, yeah, I look at it. It's almost completely even here. Niku doing a fantastic job, like, mitigating a lane that I feel like you should have more than 4 denies on Dendi, right? Versus as a Tiny versus a Puck. So he's finding good ways to make sure that the denies aren't coming out from Dendi.
You can only spam your spells so often from Niku, so yeah, very surprised in how he's been able to play this lane currently. Of course, it is going to continue to get difficult with that burst potential, but that's where, you know, potential extra stats from the wand, and have to imagine a raindrop is going to come into play.
Eventually he will get that, but for now, he is fine, but he has to be careful. He could die in a combo nation here, as there's 3 points.
Wow, okay. That's a very interesting adaptation from Niku.
I think I like it. You just need the raw HP when you play versus a Tiny.
Bottom lane as well, meanwhile.
Yeah, what can you do, you know? This lane is just really hard. Just double stun, double nuke. You just die if you get caught into any stuns here, and it's not very aggressive either. This Venge can't really do much with the Luna, and unfortunately, when I play Luna, I typically like it in my position 5 as a hero that has good right-click potential, has good range. That way you can kind of abuse the aura. But Venge isn't a hero that really likes to just right-click too much, or at least can't trade against this lane, so you try to counterpick as much as you can. And I mentioned, I don't know if it was this series or the series before, but this is like the winning success for just playing in the offlane right now. Just pick one of these strong 4s with these melee stunning pos 3s, and things should be good as we go for the 6-minute runes.
He's might be in some trouble, and yeah, he's going to be forced to move away, so won't be able to contest the rune. But luckily enough,
he's dead.
Going to get a kill. All right. So instant use of the double damage rune here from Niku. And he's probably going to be able to continue to refill the bottle off the bounty top lane as well. A dive under the tower, so with the supports rotating, they didn't need Riddies to help secure it, and the extra +1, they're going to be able to get a kill onto the Slardar.
That's an offlane disaster right there. Like, their +4 goes to secure the rune, but for some reason Stomanen, he's just not on the rune. He decided to be greedy, and you know what he was doing? He was stacking. He decided to stack, then go for the rune, but if you do that, you're late to the rune. So he was late to the rune, but Puck already had the rune, and now that DD that you picked up gets you killed, and at the same time, your offlaner dies because you left the lane. So that lane was going pretty decent, I would say, for the side of Bait, but now going really badly as they're going to go on Stonebank yet again. He has no TP.
Lacking a little bit of mana from Riddies, unfortunately. It's enough to be able to drag me back with the gaze. And Dendi's actually going to try and TP top, but just shy with the avalanche to clip onto the troll. We'll be able to get rid of Riddies, however, so at least able to find something off the back of this. And you do have someone trying to wrap all the way around as well to potentially deal with Got the Juice. Dendi's actually still going to stick around. He's got another round of the combo up shortly. This is a much-needed rotation out of Dendi. Very nicely done. Gets 2 big kills in the safe lane of Navi Jr.
A little unfortunate that Mary Kay ended up KSing that one, because I think Dendi really wants those kills for those rotations, but it's still killed nonetheless there. And I think they, yeah, as you mentioned, they needed that kill, because they over-rotated for that. They rotated the Venge when they didn't particularly need the Venge, which means now you can't really do anything if you're Luna, but hit the jungle up. So Luna is now relegated to the jungle here, giving Centaur, well, the freest lane of his life, honestly. He's going to top of the net worth now, and he's going to continue to climb this net worth.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Another pushback onto 2, and I mean,
got a
Dendi's
shield
protected
rune,
with the shield rune. It's going to be very difficult for them to be able to deal with the Tiny. They're still going to go for it, though. Niku doesn't have any mana to work with. So without the spells on the puck, Dendi will be able to shrug off some of the damage. And they will be okay. So let's coil Stampede now down as well.
What a rune to get by Dendi, by the way. Like, I don't know if he could have asked for a better rune there than the shield rune.
Gaben is definitely smiling down on him.
Yeah, for sure. I think if he had, like, maybe a haste could have got him out of there, but there's, like, no other rune that he would have survived that from.
Do you see that he's gone for these phase boots as well from Dendi? There was, I think when DPC was going around 2 or 3, I was doing the Eastern Europe Division 1, and GPK was pretty much the only person that I was seeing pick up the Tiny, and in those games he was always going treads and actually always farming until he got his blink. He'd always have treads blink 12 minutes in, and that was when Tiny was not really getting picked a whole lot, but I was very impressed with GPK and his choice, and haven't really seen many other people still go for the treads. It seems like everyone else has got the phase, but his read, I was quite impressed with the treads. So just a little bit of a different idea on how to play, I guess, from both the mid laners.
Yeah, either way, they're gonna go smoke out. I think when you go for the phase, you're just looking to get active on the map and make things happen, which is kind of what you look at as a Tiny.
It is. In some trouble. Frost shields barely mitigate some of the damage, so another easy kill. Like you said, phase boots enables the rotations, wind lace as well to help get active. Another rune top, unfortunately, Niku a little bit too late to snag the arcane. We denied, however, so Dendi's not going to be able to find that one. We have seen as well, importantly, bottom's kind of stabilized too, with the Hoodwink making all these rotations forced because how active beta been. It's been that focus, but the Morbid Mask has easily been able to shove the lane out and then go back and farm the jungle.
Yeah, he's going to try and stick to the jungle as much as he can.
Up the juice. Meanwhile as well with the Vengeful Spirit, they're going to be chased down. Navi, alright. 2 kills able to be picked up thanks to the help of the Stampede.
Yeah, they strike back, and one of the things mentioning like Dendi that I've noticed from him is that during the DPC NA, he would find himself in a situation a lot where you mentioned GPK would always get his 12-minute blink dagger. Dendi's kind of been the opposite, where he oftentimes will over-rotate, stop farming, but just look around to get kills after kill after kill, and not worry about his farm as much as he should. He's doing a little better job this game. He's starting to stack. I think that's what Dota's all about, just learning from previous games and just getting better. And we'll see in this game, will he be over-rotating? But luckily for him, it's been doing well. So I guess in the DPC, when they weren't doing well, he would rotate and it wouldn't find kills. He's doing a great job this game, making rotations that actually find a kill.
What is he? 2-0-1 at the moment here for Dendi.
Yeah.
Duelist gloves to be able to work with the neutral, and of course a lot of that is going to be set up from the power runes, and we've again seen every single power rune. There's been so much contention between either side.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
For sure, and you're gonna see pretty soon here the Centaur and what this hero can do when you leave him alone. And he's been left alone for a while now. Top of the network. He's got his phase, he's got his veil.
Mid lane.
Okay.
Really cute play. Swap back into the lasso. Niku. No, wait. Oh, Toss should be able to dodge it.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
it's a bracer.
Yeah, the bracer, the power treads being on strength as well from Niku, or that little extra bit of stats, ever so vital to keeping him alive there.
I mean, these plays are so risky from bait. Like, I kind of don't understand them. Because right now, it's 12 minutes in the game, and I haven't seen a single hero on bait go bottom. They're just losing one lane of EXP and desperate hopes of getting kills on the map. And top lane, they're going to do it again.
Should be rewarded this time with the counter. Got the juice. Pop the ultimate, but it's not going to matter in the end. They will try and go for a response out in Navi. Is it going to be the... Oh, the coil into the chain. Frost just shreds apart 2 heroes, and yes, you lose your carry, but Navi, they're going to be able to clean up. Stonebank goes down as well, and it's a 3 for 2 off the back of the some of the ultimate usages out of Navi Jr.
It's expensive, and it goes back to they just haven't been in the bot lane for like 5 minutes. I feel just really going for these kills, and they're not even coming on top of these kills. Of course, now Stamonen's gonna go bot and pick up this farm now, as he should. Stamonen's just going deep here.
Yeah, wait, does he get a kill over? Okay,
Nah. If you had the ultimate on Troll, maybe you go for it, but Lasso is online, so I don't think you really go for that. However, Centaur with a Blink Dagger walking the way Stamonen, probably not enough damage because he does have the safety bubble ready.
You say that with a little bit of anger. There's a little bit of spite in the voice, so I can tell.
Safety bubble's always ready. Don't worry. No, I love safety bubble. It's like, you know, like the possessed mask or whatever it was. All these items get removed because, like, oh, it's too OP to have like a farming item, right? And, you know, every time I get a safety bubble, I'm pretty happy.
Are you happy
I'm a
when
big
the
fan.
opposition gets safety bubble as well?
I mean, personally, I don't mind too much as a carry player because I don't interact with it very much in the early game.
Sure. Okay.
I just objectively think the item's too strong.
Okay. We did see that attempt onto Niku in the mid lane. Koya was forced to be used defensively to help get some distance. And they're going to go again here from bait. You've got this Blink now to work with on Dendi. Half resources to fight with, and Stonebank as well with the Mage Slayer too. So you'd love a kill in this lane leading into an objective because his net worth lead really starting to build up here from Navi Jr. 4,000 to the 15-minute mark.
I like what Stamonen's doing with his illusion here. He's dragging a wave from bottom. I don't know who he's dragging it to. I guess he's just dragging it to mid lane for nobody to take. Oh, he's going to give it to Luna. Now Luna gets a nice little double wave from bottom lane. Pretty cool stuff.
On top, they will be rewarded off the back of this attempt. It is 4 heroes, though, just for days. Also be able to get that tier 1 tower and convert it into an objective nonetheless. But of course, I mean, got the juice, was able to farm. Believe a stack at the Ancients. Has of course got the other Ancients to be able to work to off the back of the Battle Fury. So Yasha very soon to be completed with him being level 12 now.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, this troll is very farmed. He is very, very big.
Dire's
Mid
middle
lane.
tower
That's a little
is under
concerning,
So last
actually.
time, what could happen off the back of the core into the Chain Frost? They're not going to be grouped up, but it's not going to matter. PMA, man, Veil, just the amplification. I mean, of course, Hoodwink, Lich along with the Puck, all going to get a lot of usage out of that. Even got the juices coming. Troll Waller feel like he can have a little bit of impact inside some of these skirmishes. Look at the kill onto Stormen, and now they're going to be able to catch up to the Vengeful Spirit as well. So another one to add to the tally. And PMA is already looking to see if there's a straggler down on the low ground, but Dandy and Stonebank, they've been able to swing back over to the safety of their T2 tower, but Navi Jr. ran a couple kills along with a tier 1 in the middle lane.
And that all is off the back of, like, focus was in the Forbidden Zone as a carry. Like, you can't go up at this stage of the game and farm a wave in front of the tier 1 tower. Like, you got to play more passively. The moment that happens, guarantee you every single one of player on Navi is like, what is he doing? We have a blink on Centaur. We have a puck. Go kill him. This is illegal activity. And that's exactly what they do. So Focus giving a bit of a freebie there. That one just bled into more kills as both supports die on top of it. And now the rich get even richer. Yasha's online. Centaur, he's close to his Shiva's guard. The Puck, he's got a Blink Dagger. And what are you even close to at this point? That, you just finished your Blink on Tiny. That was your big timing here. I suppose you're getting close to a Blink on Sardar as well, so that is going to be good. But other than that, like, you're just... the deficit keeps growing, basically, for Navi Jr.
Stomenen's considering about setting up bottom onto Got the Juice.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he might just run into death pretty soon here.
And yep, that's going to be the case. Navi Jr. PMA, unfortunately, is going to get his blink cancelled, and now you have no tree as well to land the bushwhack's not going to matter though, so... they will get the kill. I want to speak a little bit about the troll animation.
Yeah.
Got the juice. He had the scepter queued up. Swapped it back to try and complete the Sanjin Yasha. Would you like him still to be considering the scepter maybe next item or even afterwards? As We'll hold that thought. Oh, PMA just able to get in range of the buzzer to stop Dendy's TP out.
Oh yeah, to answer your question, I think this is a really good Scepter game for... There's a lot of things. When you play versus Bat, you gotta keep taking the sticky off. When you have the Slardar, you can take away the Corrosive Haze. All these options are good, but I'm not sure how much I like going for both, though. Saint and Yasha and the Agnum Scepter. It seems a little redundant, right? Like, why are you reducing the duration of these? Okay, they're gonna sneak Roche real quick, though. And it looks like they'll be able to get out as well. They are. So that's a little good news. Yeah, but like, I don't see the point of like reducing the cooldown or the duration of these abilities while also removing them immediately, right? So I think it's kind of like one or the other. And he made this choice, especially when you're playing versus Lasso, right? Reducing the duration of Lasso by 20% is... It can make or break a fight. Because Troll is definitely one of those heroes that just needs to get his ultimate off. I'd consider going back for the BKB maybe for him. That way he has that get out of jail free card. So if he gets lassoed into the base, he can just press BKB and go ham because there's a lot of stuns. Obviously Luna has a magic damage as well, has a Lucent Beam, Tiny has a stun, Venge has a stun. Seems like a game where BKB would definitely be useful.
Days. Kind of the pincer move coming through for the boys on Navi Jr. They're going to run into Dendy. Luckily enough, at least for bait, the Luna didn't run down to the low ground, so they didn't get a glimpse of focus. I would have loved to be able to take at least away the Aegis. They might be able to get Mary as well, who's got the juice, along with Riddy's trying to catch up to the Vengeful Spirit. They'll be a little bit too late, though. It looks like it... Never mind, it's not even going to matter. What's to stop them from diving under a T2 tower when you've got someone like a Centaur with 2100 health to easily dive and tank it up?
This is what I like to call when the games get like 20 minutes into the game and there's a 10k advantage for one team. This is called the whack-a-mole phase of the game. You just see it here on the map, you just run at them, you keep killing them. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, but like not many teams have been able to deal with this. Like every team that has been playing against the 10k deficit or they're getting ran at, they just desperately trying to rat, but eventually... Yeah, you don't see all the times where you dodge a gank, but you definitely see all the ones where you don't dodge the gank. And eventually, one of these ganks will connect if you continue to do this. And kills just give enough gold at this point, where it's worth it to just keep running at them over and over. Of course, you need to still farm, but you see this Aegis on the Luna, that's not stopping Navi Jr.'s aggression whatsoever. They're just going to keep on running the train.
We will see bait though look to try and take over their Tormentor and get that Wisdom Runes. It's going to be Aghanim Shard given over to Stominum. Definitely one of the better ones for a support. I'm so useless. Like, what do you... Oh, you're so upset. Did Mary voice line? No voice line. Sometimes you see the voice line when you get some crappy shard like that. We'll see who goes the way of got the juice. At least that's a good one, right? Daisy's love and life. You get the boomerang compared to lasso not disarming. Very cool.
Yeah, well, every other attack applies a stack of sticky napalm as well. Come on. So when he lassos them, he can right-click them. Yeah, this is like the carry Batrider shard, if you want to meme it up in your unranked games.
There's an instant use of the boomerang and the instant burst potential onto Dendy's Tiny, who's falling behind in something we were mentioning. I mean, he's behind Days.
He's getting the Niku treatment from the other series.
Oh, dude, and they're going to stampede Days out as well, so they won't even get the Hoodwink.
This is kind of what I mean about the Tiny matchup. You stop scaling on Tiny at some point, at least from what I've seen of all these Tiny players. It's either you're beyond godlike or you're just, you know, like this.
There's no in between. You either have an incredible game or you feel very lackluster as, well, Dendy's going to be up in 5 seconds and it looks like Navi will pay their respects. They do have a really good ward if they maybe see an opportunity to double back, but of course focus with the Aegis. Another 50 seconds. He is frontlining. PMA, jump connecting onto two. Wait, Nico's in some trouble. The Eclipse damage. That'll be able to get rid of the puck. They'll deal with the Aegis. Now, what's the call from Navi Jr.? Dendy's back alive, ready to go. Combo's going to be off the mark. And now there's a bit of an opportunity to troll it into the middle. Meanwhile, as well over to the right side, Stonebank trying to deal with the backline supports the Chain Frost, bringing the slider down incredibly low. They'll get a buyback out of the Vengeful Spirit, but it might be a little bit too late to turn the tides. Has got the juice. Still able to find the finishing blow onto Focus. Now Stominan's going to go down as well. Dendy jumps over the top, but he just doesn't have the combo. Dendy, not enough damage left in the tank. Meanwhile, Mary, that's going to be a dieback out of the Vengeful Spirit. And a NAVI, I mean, they're going to consider about chasing down Dendy as well. The sharpshooter to stop the blink away. They'll close the distance and find another kill in the end. A full 5-man wipe as NAVI Jr. An incredible teamfight inside Bates territory.
And I think that was your one opportunity to kind of kite the troll out and kill him, because he was living on a knife's edge there of being able to get killed, getting kited like crazy. Next fight, he's got a Satanic. So next time he gets low like that, he's just going to pop that button and go back to full HP. So not even opting for the BKB, he's going for a more greedier, aggressive route. But they are 14,000 gold ahead, so I think he could probably get away with it. But Dendy did a good job in that fight, just like continuously stunning the troll over and over again. But unfortunately, the focus fire wasn't there. Luna was on the bottom side of the fight going for kills. On the top side, the Batrider was going... I guess the call was, hey, let's just go ahead and ignore this troll, and we'll deal with them later. But I think if they would have all just turned on the troll, they could have had a chance to potentially win the fight, or at least slow him down. Okay. Stonebank dead. And the top lane. And guess what? Dendy's dead, and the bottom lane. It's getting out of control.
Yeah. This is crumbling pretty fast here from Bait now. 16,000 deficit, and these items are continuing to come in at a quick flurry from NAVI Jr. They're already trying to move on over and maybe catch out another member of Bait. Looks like they will be able to evacuate out of their own jungle, trying to occupy Navi's side of the map. There's not much farm though for all these heroes. They might get rewarded with a kill. The chain control needs to be perfect, and it looks like it will be. Are they going to be able to make it out though is the ultimate question. Someone gets a TP. Wait, Focus? They see him? Looks like Shiva's... Let me get a glimpse of Focus. He's okay.
Luna is very fast. They're going to tip him like, good job, buddy. Get on out of there. He'll cut the bottom wave here as well. But they will know he is here now. Do they want to converge down here? I'd say it's not worth it. And I think Focus believes it's not worth it for them either. So he's going to play the mind games. Go for one more wave and instead of Ancients. His net worth is good, though. The problem is, though, he's the only one with a decent net worth. Nice, yeah. The Hoodwink is now overpassed the mid laner and the off laner of Bait, so kind of a tough game for Focus to carry here. I don't think it's not possible to do that much damage.
Okay. That was going to be my question, because you do have the Corrosive Haze and you know, the Venge with the Wave of Terror and Aura to kind of buff you up. I was wondering if it would be enough if this Luna was, you know, top net worth and everyone else wasn't. Dendy.
Well, Luna would have to be 10,000 net worth above Troll for that to be reality, in my opinion. So good kill right there. That was much needed. Almost putting that Hoodwink back into his place below the offlaner and below the mid of the enemy team.
Top tower is under attack.
A rightful position as any support should be, instead of higher than my goddamn cores.
Yeah. Well, he's still higher than the cores. Even Stomonan's bypassing Dendy at this point.
To go back to Focus, I mean, this guy's got 4 deaths, and the position is in net worth. I mean, of course, it's, you know, this Luna hero and just Manta style and what it's able to do, but obviously, I mean, this man and his farming patterns is pretty solid. The fact he's been able to keep up with this farm with the 4 deaths he's gotten.
Yeah, no, it's good. This is what Luna does, though. This is, you know, she farms probably the one. I don't know if it's the fastest farming hero in the game, but it's up there. It might actually be the fastest. I mean, Meepo farms quickly too, but I think with all the changes that happened to Meepo, I believe Luna farms a bit faster.
Dendy.
And Dendy's out. Quick blink out. And they're going to smoke up, and they're going to go to the only place that Focus has found safe and try to find a little bit more luck there and maybe days. Will this be the...
Oh, well
they
done.
saw?
So maybe the read of that they were moving over. Oh, they're not even going to get the kill onto Days, and now they're going to be forced to cut their losses. Mary tries to protect Stonebake. Swap's going to break the coil. Looks like he should be able to get out. Of course, you'll lose Mary. It's just a question if you're going to lose anyone else, though. Someone is okay. Stonebake also will be able to survive.
What were those reactions? That was like super fast reactions from the Hoodwink with that bushwhack. Just like instant.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I did not expect for him to stun the Slardar before Slardar stuns him. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because you have a blink on Slardar. I think that was like intuition almost of him wanting to go for that.
It kind of looked like it. He kind of just chucked it out with some crazy read from him, so... Oh, whatever he did an incredible job, and now you've got Roche going on as well, but hang on a second. With the lasso back into the clips, Focus not going to have the damage nor the control. Maybe they will. Dandy comes in over the top, so they get the kill onto Nico, but of course this is all their attention put on the different area, and that's going to enable the boys on Navi Jr. to be able to get the second Roche. You have Aegis onto Got the Juice, and now Cheese as well being held from PMA.
How much corrosion does that do? 15 armor.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, I mean, the corrosion definitely helps in killing this Centaur. If it wasn't for that, I think Centaur would be untouchable.
Oh, Luna? Focus. Really far in the front line. I mean, yes, you're taking a fight 5-on-4 without the puck, but further to north, Stonebank has been able to isolate some of the ports. Now back down to the south as well, Troll. Got it on top of Mary thanks to the swaps. Enables your Luna to reposition. So once again, the Venge doing an incredible job to keep him alive. Meanwhile, Stonebank, he's still not even dead just yet. The Lich and Hoodwink haven't been able to address this Scepter Slaughter, especially with the Mage Slayer as well. So a lot of effective health, and in the end, Bait, they're going to be able to get out, cut their losses just with Mary once again.
Alright. They're getting some kills here. They still don't have an answer for Troll, which is a little concerning when it comes to your high ground. But they're doing a good job of getting the rest. Speaking of the rest, they're going to go...
But do they get out? Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if you can stick around to get the kill on Days, and they won't even get the kill.
They will not. It was worth an attempt, though, because I think they realized this Troll coming high ground, you want to delay to any... Oh, that was a gem that they just gave away, actually. That's not good.
Oh, no.
Simonon had the gem. Just gave that one straight away to the Centaur here. And here comes your high ground push. They've got a catapult as well. Glyph is available. They're going to have to use it soon.
We do have to mention, of course, the potential of swap into maybe toss further back inside the base. That's something that Bait probably needs to be communicating.
They're thinking about it, but they're not in position for it. They need Luna to be back if they want to do this. And of course, Tiny's not back either. Tiny's cutting the mid wave. Yeah, that's just a mid barracks here. And the Venge!
Alright, well, no swap play now, I suppose.
Yeah, they can go through backdoor here too.
Radiant middle barracks has fallen.
I mean, they're doing a good job playing around the Troll, getting kills on the Puck, killing the Lich, you know. But the big two problems, there's two big problems in this game. One is Centaur, and the other one's Troll.
Oh, this is so crazy. Oh my god, alright.
Oh, they're gonna go.
Wait, Lasso? But he's got Aegis.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of desperation. They didn't even have a wave as well. I'm not sure what that was about. I think Simonon is just like a little frustrated at this point with how the game is going. You know how useless Retaliate is of a spell nowadays? Centaur has decided to get stats instead of leveling it up.
Oh wow. Wait, I didn't know Stampede cooldown was so low with the talent. 65, okay.
Yeah.
Much lower than I thought. I mean, top lane focus gonna get the tier 3 town once that's open.
I mean,
Barracks
Luna's, yeah, killing the barracks at this point.
And meanwhile, you're also gonna lose some heroes inside the base, though. Swap, it's not gonna matter. Both these heroes are gonna end up going down. Casualties of war. They've got buybacks, but... And now they're going top to deal with focus. He can beat TPR. He's gonna have to make the call pretty shortly on what he wants to do.
He
He's
doesn't
actually
have
gonna bait
mana.
the illusion.
Alright, he does now.
What's now the play? And there we go. Finally, BKB TP out from focus. He's not going to be able to get a kill before he escapes. Meanwhile, though, back inside Radiant's base, Age is still for another minute here from Got the Juice. So he's got this second life. Not a lot of damage into Tiny, though. Stonebank creating some chaos onto the backline. British is not going to go down just yet. Summonen's going to be able to find the jump with the lasso as well. Got the Juice is in a lot of danger. They'll kill him once and he ain't getting out for a second time. He's got Satanic to work with. He might not even be able to activate it though, but the chain control gets it off for the last second. But the life steal is far too little to be able to repair all the damage, so not the worst. I guess two buybacks have to be used.
I mean, that's really good for bait, honestly. There's like no business they should have been getting a Rax while defending the Rax bottom. Like Navi Jr. kind of like that was a bit of a moment of what you would call indecisiveness and inexperience. Because guess what? Shoal doesn't have buyback for 60 seconds. So they're just gonna march down this mid lane here. Centaur might have to buy back, and if they don't do either of those, they're gonna lose another set of barracks. Fortunately, you can't get megas because there is a tier 2 in the bot lane. But that was bizarre. That troll was just staying down there while they TP 2 top, knowing they can't cancel this Luna's BKB TP out.
I guess the
inexperience getting the best of them at this point.
one thing is you have the Frost Shield maybe to mitigate some of the damage. Freddy's be able to slow that push down. But yeah, these buildings are going to drop nonetheless. You're going to lose heroes. But the Hoodwink steps up too far and gives a freebie over. You've got no business being able to position here, especially against the Blink heroes. And now Riddies as well is going to go down. They're going to force some buybacks. They've got to use them, man. This Luna push is fast. PMA jump in. They should have the Stampede to be able to continue with the chase, especially with the coil as well. Niku is just going to be forced to try and assassinate with the Vengeful Spirit. It looks like everyone else from Bait will make it away. So both supports from Navi have to use their buybacks. And we are in a very interesting position in this second game.
Yeah, we sure are. Navi Jr., unfortunate. I'm not sure. They're kind of crumbling right now, but it's okay. They got another chance. They're going to smoke up. The downside is, though, I talked about this Luna needing a lot, much more net worth than everyone else. Oh, she's on track to that. Yeah, she's got a lot of gold now that they can play around. Got the juice. Does he have a BKB? He desperately needs a BKB. And he says, I don't even want it. So he's going to go straight for the MKB. No buyback available.
Wait, smoke popped? They should know. Yeah, they're pinging. They're like, days, come back, guys. But our smoke popped. But what's the call now? Do they come back through? They're going to see Dendy shortly. Oh, this is awkward.
They don't know where he's at.
What is going on, Dendy?
Dendy doesn't know either, though.
Okay, all right.
How greedy can you be?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the Lotus Pool has like a half global sound, I want to say, like if you're anywhere near the round.
Why does it have that?
I don't know. They just want you to know that someone's taking a Lotus, I guess.
Like, it feels... I feel like you just keep... It's a beacon. Like, I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't have that. Oh, I mean, that's a perfect example. They didn't know... At least they knew around about the area, but they have an absolute... complete idea of where he is, because for some reason you got a sound cue.
Yeah, well... It is what it is, and I guarantee all these players know that that sound does exist, so that's just a misplay. Oh, they found the Luna here. This
is going to come down to where the Venge is positioned. Mary gets the swap away with the BKB, but it's going to expire pretty shortly. Force Staff helps get some distance. They're chasing, though. Got the juice. And he closed the distance, not to be. So nicely done once again. I mean, Mary, if you take a look at the KDA, it's a little bit grim, but without a doubt, he is fulfilling the role that is required. 13 deaths, but a good portion of them been much needed to keep the cause alive with these defensive swaps.
Oh no, these swaps have been really good. I'm sure there's been some unnecessary deaths here and there in the mid game, but the late game, these swaps have been exactly where they need to be, allowing the Luna to play as up forward as possible. And would you believe it that Navi is ahead in barracks this game? Like it's kind of wild to think about, but Navi No, not Navi, sorry. Bait is ahead in barracks. And Navi only has 3 barracks, and Bait has 4. I don't know why I had like some weird flashback. I saw Dendi and I thought Navi. Like, it's 2024. What am I even thinking at this point?
Oh, we got a rapier queued up from Focus, so let us see.
I like it. I like it. He can bite right now. Sell the treads, bite. You don't have BKB though, so maybe you just chill out for another 15 seconds.
No chilling out, my friend. This is
no chill. I rapier time.
Whoa,
Let's go.
wait. Sceptron's the buff.
They got no buy.
That's both the supports. They're diebacks. Got the juice, though. Importantly, is under the Lunar. It's not gonna matter. Spot away keeps Focus alive. They've done it.
It's over.
No buyback on the troll. The Hail Mary play of the rapier buy from Focus and the Scepter reveal from Stominem. That's game-winning stuff there from Bait.
And they know for sure that there is no buyback on both these supports. However, look at Niku. He's cutting every single wave. Does he have buyback? He does not, so he has to do this very carefully, and I think Stamonen's like, we have to protect this wave, guys. We have to. Because Nico, he's going for it.
Oh,
There's the glyph.
Oh, they got the toss? Okay, never mind.
He's out. However, he did not get the wave. So
you gotta get this wave, dude.
And the worst part about that fight was the Monkey King bar on the troll was flying out. Like, he didn't even have it on him. So he doesn't have buyback either. And the Ancient Guardian, it's ready on Dendi.
They're stampeding for the creeps. It's gonna be too late though. They're in the base. T4's down. Throne's gone. They did it. No way.
Yep.
Oh, that has to be so demoralizing
It
now
really
from
does.
Navi Jr., dude. The way they lost the second game and well, finally, we get a game 3. I mean, we go there in such interesting fashion, but we will get a game 3.
We will, and I wanted Bait to show us what they got, and I didn't mean this. Not necessarily. Like,